What's up, sluts? It's your boy Gordon, and I come back when a banger video and play the intro.
And I'm just that amazing. I reach them stages in the league with the majors. Nigga, fuck your blogs, nigga, fuck your statements. The fuck you thinking? Nah, ain't doing no more favors. Never need a nigga just to make me famous. Lil nigga flow go crazy, and them other niggas can't tame it. Flame it, blame it. All of the niggas that doubt it. All y'all niggas some cowards. All y'all niggas step up and get devoured. 6 feet deep with a bouquet of flowers.
So this is what if Naruto had a sister part 4, I believe. So I'm just going to say something really fast. So few, I'm going to say a lot of you guys reported my last video and YouTube shut it down. I don't know why or who thought it really funny, and I don't know why, but yeah, Deku Ghoul was shut down. I got flagged by YouTube and I really want to take it down because yeah, it just was an eyesore and fuck it. I don't know what you reported it. I guess you don't like it that much, but you can just comment down below and not like be an asshole about it. Please, next time just say that you don't want it or something like that. And yeah, so where we left, where we left off last time was, I think Naruto. No. I think Team Jiraiya has just found info that now that somebody from the Naruto's team, red-haired girl, will be going on to meet with Orochimaru, and they informed Chisui and everybody like that. So they actually gone and want to go there. So now I have 3-day time skip. So now we see on the bridge. Jiraiya and everybody still didn't come, but Naruto basically followed Karin out, and he sees her talking with Orochimaru on the bridge. And Orochimaru just talks something about Karin, and he takes a little bit of blood from her, because Karin didn't want Naruto to suffer, she like, well, let me go, And Naruto actually thought of Karin as a sister, if I didn't say it already. And by the way, I hope you like this background that I made. It's, yeah, I made it on my phone, so if you like it, thumbs up for me. And so, either way, Orochimaru just slices her head off. He got everything he wanted from her, and he doesn't need her anymore. And when Naruto sees this, he goes into rage and activates his Mangekyou Sharingan and starts attacking Orochimaru. Orochimaru barely dodges, keep it that, Naruto mastered Sharingan. He basically is a god of its own right, Either way, he just starts beating up Orochimaru violently. And Team Jiraiya comes and they see basically the sight Orochimaru struggling and Naruto just kicking him. The amount of blood loss Naruto is emitting towards Orochimaru and Kabuto is insane. Everybody is shaking and feel like, what the heck, So Naruto actually he starts to develop a little bit of QB chakra. I'm going to say it like that. And yeah, basically he starts emitting a little bit QB chakra, and still he's more and more rage. Basically, Orochimaru is just dead right now. He's just killing a dead body, And Naruto is just starting to grow 2-tail, 3-tail, 4-tail, all the way up to 6-tail, And everybody, not 6-tail, 5-tail, and everybody's like, what the fuck, And everybody's too scared to join him. And Obito comes in and sees this, Naruto just stands up from killing Orochimaru, and he sees Orochimaru. When you kill an animal and she's still shakes a bit. He sees Orochimaru shaking. He just starts kicking him again violently. So to the point that Obito asks for help, yo, can you help me calm him down? I think he'll kick everybody else, he'll kick our ass if we don't calm him down. Everybody agrees, hesitantly. And basically Nagato traps Naruto, the same thing, blah blah blah. But now Naruto meets Minato and Kushina. Nah, he just meets Minato because Naruto didn't want anything to do with it, but Minato senses that Naruto is getting out of control and everything. Basically even Ninetales wanted him to stop, but yeah, nothing. And Naruto even keeps transforming even more to the eight tails. Everybody is like scared, like holy fuck, the nine tails will attack us again. But it just disappears, and now we're going to go. You know that like pain attack that disappears. Like just imagine that. So basically now Naruto is talking to his father. He kicks the living fuck out of him. Says my sister is a spoiled brat and I hate her. Minato just says like, you Naruto, you need to learn how to forgive others. And Naruto looks at him and says, maybe later, but I still hate her. She never came, she never helped me. She's she only thought about herself. She even got herself a little brother. What about me? My feelings. Nobody ever thought about that, huh? Just forgive her. Well, no, Minato, I won't. And you can leave, I'll calm myself down. And Naruto basically disappears and he starts falling down. And Naruto is still conscious. And he lands there and basically just kicks a few blocks and lands there. Everybody starts talking to Naruto, you know. And Naruto looks at them and says, what do you want? And Jiraiya says, come on, kid, I'll train you, you know. I can help you get stronger. And Naruto looks at him, I have no interest in you. And Shisui and Naruto's sister like that. Naruto, come back, you know. I'm your sister, goddammit, we can be family. You know, I didn't know when she says I don't care what you do. You were selfish, lil, arrogant brat. And Shisui like says, Naruto, that's no way to talk to your sister. Shut up, you're even worse. Nah, you're all worse. You never told me anything. Oh, Naruto this, Naruto that. What did you do for me, Shisui? Just tell me how to use my Sharingan. Please, you lied to me. You never told me the truth who my parents were. I can't trust neither of you. And Nagata saying this like says, Naruto, I'm your cousin, come on, we can be family, I'll even teach you some techniques. And Naruto looks at him, not interested right now. I have plans of my own, and if you wouldn't mind, I wanna go. And they say, no, no, you can't go, Naruto. Come on, come back to the village, and everybody like prepares to attack. And Naruto just looks at Obito and says, "Get us out of here," but not before Itachi and Sasuke come in and says, "Naruto, stop! Why not come back to the village? You come on, don't be like that." And Naruto looks at her and says, "Sasuke, you wouldn't understand. You always had a pretty happy life. I didn't. I was bullied, raped, put down. I will not yield in front of anyone, not even a god himself." And everybody seemed like shocked, like when did this kid gain this attitude, fam? So basically, Naruto just looks at Obito, not Shisui, and he says, "Let's get out of here." And Jiraiya like says, "No, you don't." And starts everybody starts pushing, but it's too late. They're already gone, and everybody thinks like, "Damn it!" And by the way, Naruto, I think is I made him early 14, so yeah. And now we're going to have a let's see. I'm gonna say 2 year time scheme basically. So basically Naruto is 15, almost 16, you know, and now in this time Naruto mastered his EMS perfectly. He basically is stronger than Obito. He can go on par and par with Madara. And he befriended Kurama, if I didn't say that already in the last part. And he needs a key. Yeah, you know who has the key, you know. And Naruto does not know who he can get it from, but he wants to travel a little bit, before he goes and gets the key, and frees Kurama. He wants to travel and see the world. And Obito just wants to go back to Hidden Leaf and protect it from the shadow. And he actually suggests Naruto that he returns. I mean, to not be childish anymore. He's 15. He has to forgive his sister. And Naruto says no, he will take his own route. And Naruto looks at him and Obito, if you try to attack me or anything, from this day we are enemies. if you do that. And Obito looks shocked because, mind you that I think Obito did not tell his true identity to Naruto. If he did, like, I don't know, yeah, I think he did, yeah, he did. And Obito looks at him and says, okay, Naruto, but be careful, okay? Naruto says, okay, I'm gonna go destroy a few villages, just for fun. And Obito looks at him, why would you do that? Because they tormented Jinchurikis. Bye. And Naruto just starts walking away. Just walk away, fam. Just walk away. And Obito sighs and he goes back to Hidden Leaf, like in the forest. While heading back, Team Jiraiya is also heading back. And they see Obito like heading back and they figure out let's get this motherfucker. And I'm gonna say they caught up with Team Shikacho, and Shikamaru has a bright idea, and they basically corner Obito and capture him with the shadow possession, I'm going to say. And everybody wants to get answers for Obito. They put chakra concealing seals from him and bring basically Obito to Hokage. If I didn't say, I think I did say Tsunade is the Hokage. And basically even the third Hokage is here. Everybody is here. And they look at him and say, start talking. Where is Naruto? And Obito said, they think he's the masked man, so I'm gonna say, masked man says, he already left to go on his own journey, own adventure. Everybody looks at him, you're lying. And he says, no, I just wish to be back here and protect the village. He wanted to go and take revenge on a few villages that may or may have not treated some Jinchurikis badly. But be cautious of him. I think, even though you are family, the boy lost. He will kill anybody who he considers an enemy. So, watch the fuck out. And everybody looks at him and saying, "No, that's not how Naruto is." And Obito looks at him, what would you know, Kakashi, Rin? What would you know? Yeah, if you don't know, Kakashi Rin basically came there too. And they look at him, we know more about Naruto than you do. Please, you disappoint me. And Obito just comes behind Kakashi and takes his Sharingan away. And everybody looks at him, what? Give that back. There was a gift from my friends. And Obito looks at him, you don't deserve it. And Kakashi and Rin start yelling like, give it back. And everybody sits in a fighting stance. And Obito takes off his specs and puts his eye back. And he just says, I'm taking back what's mine. You have failed. Both you and Rin. And everybody's shocked like, Obito is alive, what the fuck? You have failed Minato Sensei. You have failed him. You failed to protect his legacy. What did you do? Turn a blind eye. I don't give a fuck. You don't deserve my eye. This eye was gave so you can protect and not turn a blind eye. Because you turned a blind eye so many times, I have decided to make you literally blind in one eye. Kakashi. And everybody's like, Sarutobi is like stunned, like Obito is alive. And everybody looks at him, Obito, how are you alive? And Obito looks at Sarutobi. He says, I got help from somebody who found me. Well, maybe I should talk about him because he doesn't seem to know. And everybody looks at, you don't know what? You know, in the Valley of the End, against Hashirama and Madara, what was it told? Everybody says like Hashirama won and Madara died. And Obito says incorrect. And everybody's like, what? He says Madara faked his death. And everybody's like, what? Stop lying, you're tripping. And he says no, and he explains everything basically. Crushed by the boulder, saved by the Madara, looking them kissing, unplugging, not gonna say that, just say unplugs like Madara's life support, and just says that even though you may not believe me, it's the truth. and I swear nothing but the truth. For the rest of my life. Nah, just playing, bro. Yo, what? Stop, Captain. I'm just kidding. And everybody's like dumbfounded. Basically, they found out Obito is alive. Naruto started to get revenge. Madara Uchiha died only, I'm going to say, 12, no, 13, 14 years, no, fuck, 17 years ago. And everybody's like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck we missing out on? And Obito says, if you want to capture Naruto, trust me this. You will need a lot more shinobi. And everybody looks at him, oh, what would we need? And not Naruto, Obito looks, well, first of all, you will need a shinobi alliance between all five villages. And everybody looks like, what? Why? Because, and my masked man, Obito says basically that, yeah, they would need every Jinchuriki, even One Tails, Kevi Kage, and a lot of elite Jonin just to try, have a chance to put down Naruto. But he thinks even with that, chances are slim. And Sasuke looks at him, but how do you know this? Is Naruto really that strong? And Obito explains, listen, you are Uchiha, right, Sasuke? You have fire and, yeah, fire and lightning elements. That's right. And your chakras those are pretty small. And basically, with your use of Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, you would basically use up your chakra really fast. But without being Uzumaki and having more than a high Kage level amounts of chakra, and Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, plus the Nine Tails, and plus the every single one of elements, he, nah, just kidding. If you know, I think I gave him water, wind, wood, and I gave him water, wind, earth, and that's it, I believe. And I forgot to mention, in these 2 years, Naruto mastered every single one of his elements, and he basically created the wood style. He can use wood style. Naruto even says like he can even use wood style, and everybody's like, what? But how? And he says, beat me. And everybody's like shocked. Like, not only are they dumbfucked, like, Naruto is that strong. Like, what the fuck? Like, fam, get this over with. Well, now we turn, like, POV to Naruto. Like, right now, Naruto is just trolling through the some random village he destroyed because he found out that some like girl that passed here and was Jinchuriki was bullied and basically raped and something that was full. I'm gonna say her past life. He was angry and destroyed the fucking village. Not that this is not the fool's village, by the way. This is just some random village. Just think of it. While he was going away and drinking tea, he noticed somebody and he wanted to tease them. He noticed the Mari, like basically just going, and he decided like, let me screw around with her. And basically, Tamari just sitting sipping tea, and somebody from behind like comes out of the ground and puts like hands over her eyes and says, "Guess who?" And she looks at him, "Who? Who are you?" Kankuro, is that you? What the fuck are you doing? And Naruto says, wrong. I'm Naruto. Long time no see, eh? Tamari. And Tamari looks at Naruto? What are you doing? Why don't you come back to the Leaf Village? It ain't my style. You know, it's good, overrated as fuck, in my opinion. And Tamari just starts something yelling like, you should go back, blah blah blah. And Naruto says, shut your bitch ass up. And she looks like, what did you say to me? Do you want to go? Do you want to go, fam? Naruto says, nah, nah, you ain't my style. I mean, I don't want to beat up women. Well, if I do beat a woman, then I do it for sports. Your tickets on purpose to show up to court. Fuck. Anyway, Naruto just goes away and disappears like he says, where to next? And I'm going to tell both POV to Gara. Gara right now, he's angry. Gara wants to attack. Not attack. He wants to attack Naruto. Not attack him. Am I fucking retarded? Naruto. He just wants to capture Naruto so he can make his older sister proud. So tune in next time on what will happen to Gara. And who will Naruto conquer on his journey? We shall find out in the next episode of What If Naruto Had a Sister? Oh, that's fucking cringy. That's fucking cringy, yo. Either way, I'm done, mate. Bye.